So, a reading for Leo. NumerOracle, April 2025. Nothing's jumped out today. Okay. Past, present, future, or if you want to look at it, beginning of the month, middle of the month, end of the month. Looks like the beginning of the month, stepping out on your own, some challenges. The middle of the month, feeling maybe targeted or restricted. But the end of the month looks successful with some spiritual guidance or clarity, etc. Let's have a look. What's below you? What's the root of it all? How you're thinking? Gee, I'm really a bit of a mess today. Hang on, let's start that again. Okay. Okay, all right. Not too complex, I do not think. All right, let's have a look. So, okay. So at the beginning of the month, you've got the number 5, a digital nomad. You've got 2 4s down here. They seem to be the only repeating numbers so far. So I would say at the beginning of the month, sort of setting out on your own, there's a form of communication. You feel like you're prepared. You feel like it's positive what's happening at the beginning of the month, either the communications or the movement that you are foreseeing, this sort of independence. And actually the root of all of this is that you're completely ready for this. These colours sort of have all these yellows coming through. 3, 4, 5, they kind of run sequentially. And I'd say that this is my card for maybe over-prepared or overdressed. I would pull this card often when I put off doing something that I've been planning because I think I need to refine it more. For example, these cards. And this card would always pop up and say, no, you're ready. Go for it. Do it. So the root of the beginning of the month is that you are quite prepared for this next part of the journey, and you are feeling optimistic, and it's like the sun card in regular tarot. You know, you got the sun in the back, the wind at your heels, success. So the way you think about this beginning of the month is feeling quite successful and prepared, and it's saying that yes, you are. You've got sort of the creative master cards followed by the psychic master sort of there. So I suppose that's the background of it. Yeah, definitely. Here you got the bull, and it's sandwiched by 2 cards that are in the loving master suit, and would suggest that you need to reflect on this restriction, this thing that you feel is stopping you. And in your heart of hearts, you know you have to cut ties with something or someone or an element of yourself, even sort of to cut something out. So, and it's on an emotional level, I would suggest. So at the middle of the month, when you are feeling restricted or bullied or unable to complete the task, and you're wondering if it's in your head, because this is the psychic master, the visionary master, I would suggest take some deep reflection. It's important. You think that it's just about cutting out something, but essentially there is a little bit more to it. A little bit dig deeper is what I'm getting. Towards the end of the month, we are feeling a little better. We've got 7s here. And sort of in a similar color range. So I'd say at the end of the month, you're feeling quite connected. You have, Lion's Gate 888. You're feeling that you are connected, that you're on the right path, that you're sort of bristling with new ideas and opportunities. And if we look at the number 8, it's about abundance, achievement, etc. So if we were to look you've got 6, 7, 8. So in the end of the month, you're feeling quite connected. The root of all of that is that you've actually had this time out, perhaps. The 7 sort of being a spiritual, kind of an analytical look into yourselves, and you're feeling that you are in a better place. So change and movement, potential restriction, higher connection. The reasons for this movement is that you are prepared. The root of understanding this sense of restriction is going to be achieved through reflection. And remember that 4s are about, responsibility and order and practicality. So a good hard look at yourself or the situation. And then Lionsgate, that sort of spiritual connection, that higher order, the portal. The root of all of that is that you've definitely been sort of left contemplating. Maybe you've restricted your access to people, or people have restricted their access to you. And how you're feeling about it all at the beginning of the month, you're feeling really optimistic. The world's your oyster. You're feeling quite sunny and up for the challenges. During the middle of the month, you feel like you have to cut things out to sort of get ahead. And at the end of the month, you might feel a little bit battle bruised, sort of feeling like you've had a bit of a slog here, and that you've ridden the waves to get above it. All right, let's get a little bit of clarity from the Rider-Waite for Leo for the month of April. So I definitely feel like there's a chance to move in a new direction. If we look at your astrology for the month, there's good social opportunities, but I feel that there's an element of up and down feeling, up, down, or riding the waves. So just, there is an opportunity for change and growth and expansion, but it's going to be a little bit of a bumpy ride. This sort of middle of the month sort of throws you out of whack, or throws you for 6, maybe leaves you hanging. All right, so we're nearly at 8 minutes, so let's see if we can get some clarity on Leo for the month of April. All right, let's have a go. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so we've got 1. So it is about business. It is about work or opportunities. Definitely a month of opportunities. You may feel like you're ready to take on the challenge, to charge ahead, to sort of seal the deal is what I'm sort of feeling. So this is all sort of related to being prepared for that scenario. But during the middle of the month, you are here with 8, preceding 8, you are feeling quite restricted. So this sort of reflection card and this restriction card come very well together, and even almost this sort of water of the earth and the water of the person's feet. So I'd suggest that there's definitely halfway through the month you're going to feel a bit caca, you're going to feel a bit restricted. It could be because you physically can't pull something off, or just things seem to be working against you. But later in the month, you're feeling a little bit more optimistic. You've got the King of Wands. He's all about the business. He's quite fiery and warm, and I can see that energy here. So perhaps at the end of the month, you are feeling really connected and a little bit more in harmony. I just want to get a couple more cards. I'm really curious about the 6 and the 7 in the final. So just a couple more cards. Oh, right. Okay, cool. So Ace and Ace. So new beginning. You've worked a lot. You've got yourself planned. You're feeling really positive about it. You're almost too prepared for this new business challenge or this new thing that you're going to take on. Halfway through the month, you're thinking, what the hell? I'm feeling really restricted. I'm feeling stymied. I feel like there's opposition to me. And I really just want to sit back and think about my next move before I make some quite bold decisions. Moving to the end of the month, it actually kind of all works out. You can see through any illusions, and you know, good communication skills, lots of opportunity, optimistic. You've got an emotional balance here, so you don't feel so out of whack anymore. You're feeling quite positive, and your cup is full, and it looks like new opportunities that will come along are actually sort of, you know, they're destined. They're part of your life plan. So looking at, yeah, and yeah, I think 8 is an important number for you. We've got these two guys here, and definitely 4s. So keep an eye out for those numbers in your month. All right, Leo, I hope you have a great time. Good luck. Forgive yourself at the middle of the month, and remember to take some time to reflect.